Dear friends and students, today we shall discuss the jurisdiction and powers of Revenue Board. In previous lecture we have discussed the composition and constitution of the Revenue Board. Section 4 to 7 have been discussed relating to the composition and constitution of Revenue Board. Now we shall discuss from section 8 and onwards of the chapter of chapter 2 of the Rajasthan Revenue Act 1956. In these sections, the powers and jurisdictions of Revenue Board have been laid down. The section 8 to 12 provides that Revenue Board is the highest court of revenue in the state. The cases of appeal, revision, and reference are made to this court. It has also jurisdiction to intervene in the cases of subordinate courts where they have been illegally done. Second power of the jurisdiction and power has been laid down in section 10 to 16. That is the distribution of business and administration control and constituting of the bench. Court has the power and the chairman has the power to distribute and allocate the business in various members of the board. It has also power to constitute a bench of any member or members of the board. Section 9 to 18 Section 9 and 18 describes the powers of superintendence of the Revenue Board. Revenue Board have a power of superintendence and control over its members and the staff. And it has also a power to superintend and control over the subordinate courts. Power of punish in case of contempt. The Revenue Board has a power to punish in case of contempt as the power entertained by the High Court under the Contempt of Court Act 1971. Power to direct the larger bench whenever any issue or matter involving any question of law interpretation or any custom having a force of law and interpretation of a document, the case may be referred to larger bench by a single member bench or a member of the board for taking the opinion in that respect. Power to refer the High Court. Revenue Board has also power to refer the cases to High Court for taking the opinion of the High Court if the matter is of public importance, involving a question of law, question of custom prevailing, and having a force of law, and any interpretation of and construction of documents. Other power that is very important power, determination cases of differences. This power has been laid down in the section 13. All issues regarding disputed matters of revenue are settled in the division bench of the court. The determination of issue is done on the basis of the majority opinion of the members of division bench. If there is an equality in opinion, then the case may be referred to the other member or the bench for the opinion, and thereafter, including the opinion of other member or bench, the majority is counted out and the determination is made on the basis of the majority. Other power is making the rules. The Revenue Board has power to make the rules in respect of practice, in respect of meeting of the board, in respect of prescribing the formats, registers, and keeping the records. Revenue Board also makes the table for payment of fees to the advocates and their agents and other matters relating or facilitating the administration of revenue and administration of business of the board. Other powers which may be interested to the revenue board or which is imposed on revenue board in regard of this act and in regard of allied acts and any other acts prevailing in and in force. Thus, we have discussed the jurisdictions and power of the revenue court. Perhaps it is the nutshell you have been able to understand the revenue board. If you like, share the lecture to others and subscribe the channel so that I may be motivated to load other videos in respect of Rajasthan Revenue Act of 1956. Thank you.